What could possibly be more heartwarming than good food? After dance class, Fuxi took the initiative to invite Xiufen to dinner at Thai restaurant. The boss was overjoyed to see her and sent over a dessert as a sweet little blessing. While they were dining, the boss quietly observed and speculated on their progress. After dinner, Fuxi got ready to drive Xiufen home. They chatted about their favorite music, and Xiufen excitedly shared that she loved easygoing tunes. Fuxi immediately called a radio DJ and requested her favorite song. Xiufen smiled like a kid while listening to the music. She noticed Fuxi's thoughtfulness and invited him in for tea before getting out of the car. Fuxi, who didn't really like drinking tea, declined the offer, which left her feeling incredibly aggrieved. She got out fuming, and it finally dawned on Fuxi that something was off. He quickly turned back and rang the doorbell. Upon seeing Xiufen, Fuxi suddenly had a light bulb moment in his mind. He could stay on the pretext of drinking milk. Xiufen's bad mood disappeared instantly as she led Fuxi to the living room to sit on the couch. Seeing Fuxi works at the airport, Xiufen curiously asked where he had travelled. Of course, he should get great deals on flights, but Fuxi regretfully mentioned he had never left the place. As a travel lover, Xiufen felt sorry for him. Fuxi quietly noted it. Then Xiufen talked about her job as an illustrator at a flower shop. Fuxi couldn't help but envision how beautiful Xiufen's illustrations must be. As night fell, he reluctantly took his leave. His mother keenly noticed something was up with Fuxi and asked how he was feeling. Fuxi realized he worked at the airport but had never travelled and was shocked. He decided it was time for a change. Subtitles. He excitedly purchased 2 air tickets to Asia during his break time. Fuxi couldn't resist sharing the surprise with Xiufen, but when he visited her workplace, the boss told him she had been fired. Now she had a not-so-glamorous job as a trash sorter, and Fuxi realized her disguise. She was furious and didn't want to continue seeing him, and Fuxi finally expressed how he truly felt. I won't fall short of everyone. I'll work hard to win together. I'll change my situation, Fuxi said as he shared the promotional plan for AG to prove he wasn't just talking. When Fuxi invited her to travel, Xiufen sensed his feelings, but she wasn't thinking that way. I just think you're a good person, not anything else. Fuxi realized he had been harboring unreciprocated feelings. Even though he hadn't done anything wrong, he still felt sorry. It was like a small stone thrown into a lake of emotions, causing ripples that eventually settled down. At work, Fuxi returned to normal, noticing his colleagues had changed their attitude and invited him to a party. But the party was completely different from what Fuxi had imagined. The ladies danced in provocative outfits amidst cheers from men. Fuxi suddenly realized something was off and tried to escape, shoving a large bill at a dancer, asking for help. But then other colleagues pounced on him, which totally infuriated Fuxi. Fuxi had always been kind and forgave those who bullied her, but that didn't mean she lacked self-respect. She shoved her colleagues away and bolted out of there, as if she had witnessed something horrifying. Her mother worried about her son's feelings and took to the internet to help him take a break. Fuxi decided to unwind by the lake and read a new book, and the little girl followed him along. Fuxi, fearing refusal would hurt her, agreed to take her, but only briefly. The girl's father was going crazy searching for her and reported her missing. When Fuxi hurried back with her, he was instantly surrounded by inspectors. The girl's father was furious, calling Fuxi a pervert. Fuxi felt deeply wronged as her father's inquiry into what they usually did fell on deaf ears. But the police quickly realized Fuxi was innocent and let him go, leaving him utterly exhausted. To see Xiufen, he returned to the dance studio again, only to find her missing. Fuxi was lost in thought when a boy next to him asked to play with remote control cars. Fuxi bravely joined in, but the boy's mom saw and quickly pulled him away. Meanwhile, the neighbor girl watched quietly and didn't approach Fuxi. Fuxi didn't understand why he had become so intimidating. He thought he was too old for kids. So, Fuxi finally took courage to check Xiufen's house, sneaking in through the door. As soon as he stepped in, he was shocked by the mess. Xiufen was hiding behind a door, unwilling to be seen. Fuxi stepped in to help feed her cat and tidy up the place, even preparing a delicious meal for Xiufen. Not knowing what troubled Xiufen, Fuxi resolved to stay by her side during this tough period. Fuxi requested a long break, and his supervisor readily agreed because he had plenty of vacation days left unused. Fuxi returned to Xiufen's home again, fixing her broken door and lovingly preparing fried fish for dinner. These little details were his way of supporting her, bringing warmth and care. Don't forget to subscribe.